I have a main page that explains a lot of that. Go to that page and view it. Not being smart, just being waiting for you to say that it's okay. Tell me it's alright. Just let me be myself so I can shine. Let me be myself. Let me be myself so I can shine. Hey, beautiful. I went to bed early last night. Way early.
Let me be myself so I can shine with my own light. Let me be myself. Please, for you one time. Let me be myself so I can shine with my own light. Let me be myself.
Because they stay on the other side talking about them. They act like they have connections to my children. They act like they speak to my children. They act like my children want to be around them. They act like those people like them. They don't. They harass those people. They don't like them. Like, the people who have my children do not like social media. That means me. It means them. It means in general. They don't put their children on social media. They don't believe in that. They don't believe in exploiting your children. Her words to me was, focus on your business and I don't have a problem with it. What have I been doing this last year since my children been gone? Focusing on my business. Then they go into, well, she's scamming. She don't send stuff. She don't this. It's always a narrative to keep attention over there so that they can get paid by you. The money you send for the kids, don't go to the kids. They don't. That's why I don't ask you for money from the kids. You know why? Because even if you sent me money for the kids, there's no way I can prove it. There's no way I would try to prove it. So just leave the kids out of it. It was always the kids, the kids, the kids. Now the kids are safe, secure, happy, and going. We're working on return, but they don't say that. Oh no, they're never going. Just, if you like delusional, insane people who are obsessive, compulsive, go over there. Just leave me alone, okay? Leave me alone. Leave the kids alone, etc. The kids had a great Christmas last year. You didn't talk about that. You didn't send nothing last year. You didn't ask for money last year. Suddenly you have surgery a month before Christmas and now it's suddenly for the kids. Quit lying. And anybody who believes that is they're right there with them. Kids don't need anything from anybody. It's hilarious. They couldn't even buy Christmas when I stayed at their house for 3 months. Literally, we stayed there in December 2016 to March 2017, and they didn't buy a single thing. We were in their home, and the woman who hosts live every day about my kids didn't buy a single thing. But now suddenly they've been with family for over a year and suddenly they are. I'm not asking for money. Are you listening? Clearly you're not. I ain't asked for a thing for my children. Exactly. Once again, selective hearing. Selective hearing. Complete selective hearing. Oh, I'm not, girly. They just all need hearing aids. They need hearing aids, psychovals, and clearly glasses. Here you go. Here's the Christmas at their house setting in their entry hall. No gifts bought by them. None. Not a one. Not a one. Look how little they were. No lies here. But suddenly they need Christmas. Suddenly they need you to sing Christmas, the person who's caused all the problems. If you guys want to fall into that trap, then God bless you. God bless you. Oh, always. Just like me getting my hair done, such a topic. Her hair's still done, her nails is still done, and she's spiting the C word, supposedly. How? She don't work. I guess that just comes out of the air. And they afford all their bills, the loans they have against them, everything. And don't work. You know, no one bought my kids gifts. You're just too stupid to know it. It's funny to me. It's actually hilarious to me that people are so delusional on this app. Completely delusional. It's funny. It's funny to me. Listen, I can send them things, I can buy them things, I can do whatever I want, okay? We've sent $9,000 in a year, 1 year, $9,000. Have I asked you guys to send my kids stuff? No. Have I made my kids a wish list? No. Because once again, what I just said is the person who has our children, which is family, does not want any type of social media. They don't do social media. They don't want social media involved. Social media is what caused all this. So if you go to that person's side of the page and they're telling you otherwise, they are lying to you to get what you'll give them. Simple as that. Our children do not need from anybody online. They do not. Last Christmas, they were there for 7 months. Did you see them online then? Asking for stuff for the kids? I'm talking about that person, not the person who has my children. Not the person who has my children, the person who hates on me. Suddenly they have surgery November the 6th or the 14th, and now suddenly, send me your money and I'll send it to the kids. Send me this and I'll send it to the kids. That person is from my side of the family, married to my biological uncle. She is not in connection with Kevin's side of the family. They have harassed them, but if you want to believe them, fine. If you were to send gifts, there's no proof that they're going to get it. Because once again, the children cannot be put online. The courts have told them, do not put the children online. Told me, you don't see me posting my children. Okay? So if you want to be used in the disguise of my children, mine, then so be it. But if you were to send me money for my children, there's no way I can verify it. I'm not going to show you her Cash App. I'm not going to show you the address. I'm not going to show them opening it. So why would I? Just to be called a liar and a scammer? Because it's what they're doing. They're lying and scamming to get off of you in my children's name. The ones they claim they stopped talking about. The only people who puts them at risk are those people. I don't speak about them. I don't show them. I don't say what they're doing. It's none of y'all's business. Just like, oh, you ain't been to the doctor. Just because I don't show it doesn't mean I haven't been. That's the delusion they want you guys to play into. So, you can't say children are being exploited and then try to exploit the same children for your gain. Or an unborn child that's not even here yet for your gain. And I'm just over it. I'm over the drama. Even if I go in to get a restraining order and a lawsuit, I still can't stop all the anonymous stuff. Which, that's going to happen. But I still can't stop the anonymous stuff, which I'm not worried about the anonymous calls at all. So, just stop coming over here with it. Stop sending me what they're saying. I don't care. Okay? They're the easiest people to gain off of you. They're the people who people think have validity because they share a last name with you. I haven't been around that woman but 3 years. From the age of 11 and a half till the age of right at 15 and a half, because they went on the road 4 years. 4 years and then 3 months in the last 10. 3 months in the last 10 years. Our family hasn't had gatherings in 10 years because of her. So, if you guys want to believe the crazy and delusional, just stay over there. Give them your views, give them your gifts, give them your subscriptions, give them your attention, give them your energy. You cannot say you want my children to not be online and be whatever, exploited, but yet go on here and just constant with it. Okay? Use your common sense before you give anybody your hard-earned money on this app. Hey, gorgeous. How are you today? They're on the website, Sweet Pea. I don't have the new Valentine's ones posted yet, but they're on the website. There's a code TikTok, TIKTOK, capital letters, one word, 10% off. And then, no. Why don't you ask my grandma, Connie? Connie, let me inform you of this. My dad didn't even have a pew-pew. The uncle did. The uncle pulled the pew-pew. That's how much you're lied to about. You're really lied to. From the person who's telling you all this is the one lying to you. It's court records. Look it up yourself. He didn't like what my dad was saying because my dad was upset because they kicked him out of the trailer that he was paying for because they weren't. They were on the road. He was living in their trailer. My mom's trailer. Should have been mine. That they never paid me for $5,000. Never paid me. Just listen. Never paid me $5,000 for a trailer I should have had. They bought me clothes. $300 worth of clothes. And $200 down on a down payment for a car. You want the real truth? Here's the real truth. My dad was living in their trailer, which should have been mine or his. Not theirs, because they never paid me. And they kicked my dad out and threw his stuff outside. My dad was in Grandma's yard, which all of it's her yard because Once again, the trailer was on her property. They didn't pay land taxes. They didn't pay their own bills. She went and paid it. They didn't mow their own lawn. She went and mowed it. So let's just continue. He's down there talking at the mouth because both of them have mouth problems. The one you're listening to is the only one who possesses a weapon. He came down on my dad, and my dad put his hand on his knife. My grandma then called the cops because she was at the door watching it. You need to go and look up stuff before you start repeating things from a liar, a habitual liar, a person who literally lies about every single thing that comes out of their mouth. Okay? So, you know, it's just insanity to me that people can get on this app and just believe anything and anybody. Okay? Okay? If someone's in your face with a pew pew, are you not going to try to at least stand in defense for yourself? A person who's been to Desert Storm and does have psychological from Desert Storm, he's the only true veteran there is. He actually went to war. He didn't go to boot camp. That's why he goes to the VA. Anything else you want to know? Or how about when they held a woman by her hands while... I'm not even getting into that. Not even getting into that. They have had every single one of us in court. Okay? My dad, me, their brother, their daughters. Every single person has been in court. Truly, a true veteran, my love, is somebody who's been in combat. Sorry to tell you, but it is. They consider everybody a veteran. So they get disability. But she's truly not a veteran. She went to boot camp. She ain't been in active war. She hasn't been across seas. She hasn't nothing. Okay? But y'all can think what you want. Better, not better, none of that matters. My point is that you believe a habitual liar. Okay? A habitual liar. No shit, you go to boot camp. But if you don't go past boot camp, baby, then, you know, what do you call that? I mean, come on, use your common sense. Stop with the nonsense. What I just said is he's true. He went. He actually went and sacrificed his life and went and was through all of it. It's not hard to know that. Many people are just saying, many people, every single person on the Caleb Hammer show that does finances, every single veteran receives a disability check whether they went past boot camp or not. I mean, if you know how the government works, then it ain't very hard to realize that. But true, go and risk your life. True, put your whole body on line. He is. She just uses it as a ruse to make people feel like she's something more than what she is. And it's just hilarious to me, though. Okay? It's hilarious. And honestly, she's not a disabled vet because she would be receiving disability. She's working on her disability right now. She's not a disabled vet. So, but he is. He is. He completely is. And he actually went and served and sacrificed and witnessed, went through, came back different. I wasn't born. I mean, I was born then, but I don't remember him at that time. I only remember him afterwards. Grandma claims he came back different. That he was a different person before he left. I don't know. I was little during that state, so I don't have a clue, you know. Baby, just listen to what she says. Just listen to what she says yourself, and you might be surprised, to be honest. You might be actually surprised. Who cares, little elf on the shelf? We know who y'all are. It's not very hard when a man who does your daggum stuff says every single person receives disability. Are you disabled? Yeah. So, you know, it's just, my dad, where's he at? Well, Grandma. You guys understand, they're all truck drivers. Dad wasn't around. She wasn't around. He wasn't around. My dad also went to the National Guard. All 3 of Grandma's sons went to a military branch. Army, Navy, National Guard. You know, woo! He's just like her. My dad didn't go overseas. My dad didn't go to combat. My dad didn't go past whatever the entry boot camp past that was. Same as her. Now, both of them did. One went to Guam. One went to Desert Storm. So, you know, if you obviously don't know too much truth, because you would know that our family's truck drivers. Their grandpa's a truck driver. Then it went to her sons. And then it went to other people in the family. Like, there's multiple people in the family who drive trucks. They weren't home, and neither was he. So, I find it hilarious. Like, absolutely hilarious. And I don't even care if you bring up Dad. What does it matter? Don't matter. Mine and his issues are still mine and his issues. It don't go away just because me and him are whatever. You know, I call him Dad to respect him. To try to give him a little bit of gumption, I guess. And make him feel good. You know, I do want to bond with him, but all of the Castile men are hard to get along with. I mean, they all are. They're all hard to get along with in some type of way. It is what it is. You ain't gonna change them. So, ain't no sense in trying. No. But when you have somebody who's supposed to be your partner that instigates a lot of trouble, it makes it worse. He honestly, I don't think is bad. He has some characteristics, but I feel like he's gotten better as he's gotten older, truthfully. But then you have an instigator who sits online all day talking about other people and is just drama, drama, drama. You know, it's going to be that way. I mean, Grandma's warned, said, you got to stop it. This has got to stop. What is it going to take until, you know, it's just ridiculous. But I don't have a problem with him. I feel like he's changed a lot. Could be a decent person. He's never been a bad person. He's just Castile flaws. Castile flaws. That's the truth. And I don't know where they got it from, because I was 10 when Papa died, so I don't remember Papa being that way. He could have been, I just don't remember it. So, and I realized he looks way more like Grandma than I thought he did. She pulled on her glasses the other day, and I was like, woo, Grandma, you look like M.I., you know, oh, Mickey, you're so fine. Yeah, that's who. I was like, I didn't realize that y'all's face shape is identical. Like, identical. I didn't say nothing bad. I was like, I told her, tell him I love you. I just don't know what's wrong with your wife. Because I don't know what's wrong with her. I could probably get along with him. We could probably actually be fine. It's her. I couldn't believe it. I didn't realize how much he favored Grandma. He favors her a lot. A lot. A whole lot. I feel like he looks like her the most. Besides one of the granddaughters. One of the granddaughters looks like her. But she just smiled. I was like, dang, Grandma, take your glasses off more. Can't believe I didn't realize this. But, you know. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, guys. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great, great day. A great day. No. Epoxy? It would be hard to use epoxy on stuff like that, lovely, you know? 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 If you haven't heard my accountability, then you need hearing aids. You need hearing aids. You really need hearing aids. No. He's not. He's not, he's not. He's out fighting the crowd, and I wasn't fighting the crowd. I wasn't going, nope, 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 not happening. I don't even know why. I don't even know why he went to the store, if I'm being honest. Hair bows. I don't know what he went for. Something. Go right ahead. Have fun. I ain't going. I ain't going to the store and fighting all these people. And anybody who does, God bless y'all. God bless you. Because my word. What is it? We were going to go this morning early, and I just got up a little late. Got up about 8 o'clock. And then I just, you know, I figured that'd be the best time to go, between 6 and 8. Yeah, and then I said, well, we'll just go the end of the week because Christmas will be over and maybe it won't be so busy. Which it probably still will be, but, hair bows. Hair bows. I can't get this. I had a friend send me a ring light because my ring light, the little circle that keeps the holder tight, it stripped. But she sent me this ring light and it doesn't have that little holder, so I can't switch it out. But it has like a long holder, or you can turn the ball over and it, see, I can move it around, but I can't get it to like set. Maybe I did just then. To set where y'all can see it better. That's a little better, I guess. But, you know, it's all nonsense. It just needs to stop. They can gain off of social media without talking about me or my children or my unborn child. They have so much they can talk about. They've been all over the United States. They've seen all kinds of places. They could show y'all pictures. They could tell y'all stories of being in Florida at the bike rallies. She could tell you stories of going to prison. She could tell you stories after prison. They could tell you so much about themselves that would make their page blow up, especially going to war and then being a truck driver. I mean, all that is content. They have way more life than I have had. I've been in the same area, same town my whole life. I've had children and worked. I haven't experienced anything. So me telling my story, having children young, it's done and over with. I've already told my story numerous times. Hers and his are 50 and 60 something years old. I mean, I got more traction on Kevin's prison videos than I have anything in a while because it's interesting. They could be interesting. They could be viral. Honestly, they really could. They have so many people that blindly follow what they say already. They don't have to use me. It's an excuse. They don't have to use Grandma either. But if you know them truly as people, they have used every single person that is around them. You will either owe them or something else. You either owe them, you done them wrong, etc. And do I think that will ever change? I don't know. I thought his sickness and her health would be an eye-opener. You know, but it's not. And I hope something changes, because they could be in a much better state just like we could. They could be, profiting off of social media. Not business stuff. Just like trying to say last night about a business license. You sell stuff. Where's your business license? It's just reverse what she's saying and put it to her. It's the same. Like the same thing she's saying. A lot of it is projection. So, but they could really. She used to look like, listen, when do you ever hear her talk decent about me? I told her she looked nice the other night with her hair down. I told her I wasn't even mentioning her. Why is she trying to defend her when it wasn't even her I was talking about? But she did look nice with her hair down. She did look like Gretchen Wilson at one time. Like young Gretchen Wilson, she looked like her. She did. That's not a lie. She's got probably 2 pictures she could show y'all that she does look like Gretchen Wilson. She don't now, but she did. Gretchen got more pretty beautiful because she blossomed, and this one just stays negative and hateful. So, she did. She could show y'all pictures. Maybe she will. Maybe she'll show you pictures. To verify that I don't lie to y'all. I'll tell you the truth. Too truthful sometimes. But they'll never do that, because they just have hate in their heart. I've said numerous times we're all beautiful in our own way. And we are. So, you know, I've talked about her truthfully. Only horse I've ever rode, her. First cell phone, her. I cleaned their house for it. My son's car seat and stroller when I was 15 and pregnant, them. I cleaned their house for it, and they bought it at the auction. It was a poo. I can tell the truth. I can actually say stuff about people who despise me. But they can't. That should say enough. It's only a way to gain. It's a way to get traction and a way to be seen in a lonely world. Like I've always told y'all, I don't care who you support. I don't care who you're friends with. I don't care who you send your money to. That's none of me. Don't contribute to my hate. I don't have a problem with it. If I see you in their lives contributing to the hate, I'm going to block you. Simple as that. But you can be friends with anybody you want to. You can buy from anybody you want to. You can gift anybody you want to. That would be immature and childish to be like, you can't be friends with... No, you can't be friends with them and be friends with me and think that you're going to coincide. No. As long as you're not hating on me, though, I don't care. I'm not going to... No bones about it to me. Okay? But... You know, I don't know. People are all different. I'll tell you this. Grandma's always taught me, especially the last 8 years, 5 years. She's always said, don't judge people by their illness. Don't judge people by the exterior, because you don't know what their illnesses are deep down. So somebody could be in front of you smiling and happy, but they could have the worst pain ever. They could be in crippling pain and you never know it. And don't judge someone else because it doesn't look like someone else. So, I don't know of anybody who has the C word who gets online and spends every day, all day doing what she's doing. But, we're all different. So, I can't say that she does or she doesn't. I ain't judging, baby. I've stated facts, not judgment. I can back these facts up. That's not judging. But, are you talking about her? I don't know. I don't know why they just despise me so much. It's just an easy target to them. It's an easy target. But, we don't understand what people do. Everybody's different. Everything is subjective, like I've said. Okay? How? I haven't judged. I said if she has it. That's not judging. Have a blessed day. Then she shouldn't be talking about me. Equal. Equal as can be. We're equal. Thank you for confirming that. Hypocrisy at its finest. I wouldn't tell you even if I have. So, who cares? You shouldn't care. Right. Selective hearing. Do you guys see how selective hearing plays into effect with people who are not consciously all there? Selective hearing. Like, exactly, selective hearing. Belinda, I have the right to doubt her. She has lied about everything. Anybody who doesn't doubt her is an enabler. The same thing she says about Grandma. They're enablers. Like, literally. An enabler. Envy. Your name's pretty. Exact. Oh, they record it, girly, you know. I mean, well, truthfully, I don't know. I don't know if she does or doesn't. So it just seems pretty strange that if you do, and you've had a biopsy, which we all know biopsies make it spread a lot of the time, you wouldn't want to be putting negativity out in the world. Anybody who has cancer doesn't joke about this. They don't joke about it. I mean, Puddin' Pop. If y'all watch Puddin' Pop, she's been online lately with her Spanish accent. And the people who don't know her are like, are you Spanish? You know? Do you speak Spanish? And it's just it's funny because people who watch her all the time know it's just a skit. Like, she's doing it to get attention and get views and stuff like that. Well, someone asked her what her scar was on her stomach. And I didn't know this. I'd never heard her say this. And she talked about she had cancer when she was 15 and she had to have 3 or 4 surgeries. And they're like, don't lie about that. She said, it's still in her voice, but she changed. I would never. Anybody who has the ugly C word would never joke about that. And right here, you could see her port. You could see the scar for her port. She's like, right here's my port scar. Like, she even went straight serious. But yet you have somebody online who sits and claims something, but yet, just like me, you're not documenting it. You don't show yourself going to the doctor. You show the outside. You don't go in and show. That's perfect content. If you're really sick and using that for gain, why wouldn't you show the process? You say, I'm not going to the doctor for my unborn baby, but you're not proving or showing anybody you really are as sick as you say you are, but you don't have to. Same reason I don't have to prove I'm going to the doctor. But it only works against me. Don't work against them. So just believe what you want, don't believe what you want, and do what you want at the end of the day. No one else can control you. So if you want to go over there and believe the nonsense, I'm not saying about her stuff, I don't know, the nonsense in general, then so be it. Stop blaming me. Because I sit over here and do business. And I sit over here and try to come up with just regular content, not children content, not family content. So it's just funny to me that I have to prove everything or else I'm a liar and all these things, but yet they don't have to prove a thing. I mean, like y'all said, Haley. Haley's husband's still on here. He still shares Haley. He still shows pictures and videos of Haley. Because the C word took her. Other people on here got brain cancer saying, if you'll just view my page for a minute, I can afford brain surgery. I can afford treatments. And then they're on here hating. It just doesn't make any sense, you know? Just like threatening me of DCS. I'm not worried about DCS. Not at all. Go back and say that. Y'all can continue to threaten me all you want. I am not worried. Not a single bit. At all. Because there's nothing to worry with. They've made all these lies up. All these things that everybody wants to think and believe. I'm not ignorant like I was last time. I know my rights. I know what I do and don't do. I know what I have for him. I know all of it, okay? Bye, beautiful. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank you for pinpointing yourself. That way we can block you. I mean, literally, you know? Well, I'm not saying she's joking. I don't know. But as much as she's lied about and then not showing what's happening as it's happening, when she gets online and quotes that I have to show me going to the doctor or I'm not going, then you need to show you going to the doctor and getting treatment or else you're not going. Okay? Simple as that. I don't know, you know. I've got a baby in me, but does it mean I'm not going to the doctor, you know? So you can have scars and it be from something different. I don't know. I don't watch her all. I've got it recorded. I don't got it recorded right now, but somebody said the other day she did. I don't know. I didn't see it. I don't watch them. I don't listen to them. I don't any of that. I literally record it. It goes to the lawyer. So I don't know. I don't know if it's true. Don't know if it's not true. Don't know any of it. Okay. But all I know is people on this app who truly have that, they don't do what they're doing. They don't. Even if they had started their page about hate, it quickly gets redirected. And you cannot be sick and then act like you're going to just be full of hate and rage and you're going to get better. You know? Teresa, we don't speak about my children. And you shouldn't either. My children are none of your concern. It's nobody's concern. Y'all said for 2-3 years that I exploited my children by putting them online, but yet you want to ask questions constantly about them. It's none of your business. It's none of their business. It's none of anybody's business. Okay? So going over there and listen to them doesn't matter. Even if I see my children, it's none of your business. Can you not see that? It's so contradictory of all the things that have been said. Oh, well, she shows her children. They won't be shown now. You know, they're not to them because these people literally have nothing off limits. Okay? Nothing. These people aren't listening to you. The truth is not on Cynthia's page, so stop with your crap. Always. Always, girl. She's always recording. That's obsession. Yes, girl. Yes. And then when y'all go over there and view her page, that she gets views, and then she gets, you know, gifts sent, and she gets all, it's the same ruse. It's the ruse of y'all were saying to me all those years ago. So, I mean, I just don't care, honestly. If they want to send money to people you don't know, go ahead. If you want to go over and support people you don't know, go ahead. I mean, the only person speaking logically is me. They speak out of hate. They are. They are. It truly is. You know? Yeah, I'm ready for Christmas to be over. Just another day, honestly, truthfully. If they were true family, we'd be having family gatherings today or tomorrow. We wouldn't be sitting on this app and them over there just yapping. We'd be having family gatherings. But we haven't had a gathering since 2014. So, you know. What are you doing today? Yeah, you just can't find lights anymore. Do y'all have a lot of lights in your area? There's not really any in our area, truly. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you think that the person on Kevin's side of the family who came to their house when we lived there and told us to leave because how they were treating us, who does not like them at all, do you think they're really going to be talking and close to them when they caused all this and they're the problems and they've harassed them? I have the messages, but I'm not going to share it because it's none of y'all's business. It's going to be showed in court. They're not with my family. They're not with my Little John family. They're not with my family at all. They're with Kevin's. So why would anybody believe that they would have connection with my family who has caused all the issues on my side of the family? Who the children are not, they're scared of them. It's just logic. But they want you to believe that they see them, they talk to them, they're this, they're that. They send them. They couldn't even buy them Christmas when I stayed at their house for 3 months. When they were itty bitty babies. 6, 3, and 2. So why would that person who last year nothing was mentioned at Christmas, nothing was mentioned at all by these haters last Christmas, why this Christmas are they suddenly wanting you to send money for the kids? Seems kind of coincidental that a month ago she had surgery and now suddenly she's sending money to kids. Yes, my grandma's oldest son. Yeah, who I've only been around 3 months in the last 10 years. Literally, 3 months. And it's like, I think that's not going to be brought up in court. That they claim they did all this so the kids would be offline, not talked about, and be safe. But yet, for the whole time since last year, they're online talking about them every day. Not supposed to be posted online, but showing videos of my kids. Showing old videos of my kids. Showing where you can go online and look at public pages of my kids. Not me. Them. In the court documents, they're mentioned. The reason why they're so far away, we chose that, is because of these people. It's in the court documents. You know? But listen, she can't show proof, and here's the reason I don't do this. She can't show proof because then it will show her Cash App. Then she'll be doxing her Cash App. She can't show proof that it was delivered. You will never get verification of the address. She can't post pictures of the kids opening it. You won't get verification they actually got it. There's no verification. And she can go online and make a Cash App looks like somebody. She can go on her phone and put in a picture and a name and it not be that person's number. I mean, this is just, it's just nonsense. Like, if people really want to use their common sense, it's not hard. Like, literally, there's no way she's going to prove it to y'all without doxing her. And if she is proving it to y'all, you should be worried because clearly she's made a Cash App with a picture on it and acting like that's theirs. Or put the number in with a picture off of Facebook. Nobody can literally come on this app and say, Ashley, I remember you from childhood. Because they go to their Facebook, steal their pictures, and make fake accounts as those people. The other day was my school teacher. Within 5 minutes of a friend of my school teacher coming on here and saying, I know you, you know Miss Prater. They went on Miss Prater's Facebook, took her picture, and came back on and did it. So if you guys believe that anything you send for my children is getting to them, I'm sorry. Truly, I feel like you're praying on for those press-on nails. You're paying for that hair to be done. You're paying for her. But that's just me. That's my opinion. I mean, I could come on here and ask for money. I come here and say, we need money for a lawyer. I haven't asked y'all for money for that because, girl, it's them. It's all of them. It's their whole posse. And honestly, I don't really care. Because even if, listen, she is the main, okay? She's the one that shares the last name with me. She's the one who people think has validity because we share the same last name. She's the one who brings up grandma and my dad and anything that I may mention. She's the one. When she gets done, it's just a bunch of trolls. She is the face. She's the one who does it publicly. Everybody else, I'm not going to be able to stop. It would just be stupid. But she's the one who keeps pushing everything. So, I'm not going to stop all of them. But there's a couple people that will be in court. But, all of them, until TikTok makes a difference on the app about harassment and stuff, it's not going to change. Nothing will be changed until TikTok changes it. I mean, there's been how many unalivings because of bullying on this app, and nothing's been done. They made those guidelines back in October that if you harass people and yada 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 yada, you lose your page. Y'all have mass reported her page how many times? Because truthfully, TikTok makes money on drama. That's the truth. They make money on hate. Remember 2020 TikTok compared to TikTok now? It used to be so much more enjoyable, right? That's just the truth. They make way more money on all these, you know, battles than they do on godly and sweet and kind peoples, you know. Bye, Kelly. Lovely. Have a great day. Great mom. Great mom. Take care of myself also. Girl, don't let that happen. Don't let that happen. Just like, it's been proven psychologically that if you're a stay-at-home mom with no break from your children, it takes you a year to recover over all of it. And if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of your children. So, you're listening to women who didn't raise children at all. But thank you. You just make my views go up and honestly get me more traction over here. So thank you. I've had way more people purchase from me because of you guys. So thank you. I mean, truthfully. You truthfully just bring people over here. Are people still crazy about Temu? Somebody just sent a Temu message about help me out on Temu or something. I just don't go to Temu, you know? So. Right. Thank you. Oh, baby. Have a wonderful day with your capital letters. You all look the same. Who cares if DCS comes? I don't care. You think you can, y'all think you're threatening me with DCS? You're not threatening me with DCS. You're helping me even more. Because it proves who the callers are. I'm not worried about it. Not at all. We know because of words. Or everybody uses that hear your voice. Like, hear your voice. Do people really listen to themselves talk on here? Huh. Oh, yeah. Well, they have. It's just freebies for bullies to be free at. That's really what it is. It's just a app full of bullies. That's it. You know? Oh, my nose is itching. Oh, thank you, Lovey. You're so pretty. I didn't know you were on here. 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 No, Tracy, have a wonderful day. No. I'm glad people just keep coming out of the woodwork so I can keep blocking them so I know that their pages are blocked. I'll tell you something, if I was a hater, and I wanted it to rabble and stuff, I sure wouldn't comment. I sure wouldn't comment. But hey, they do a lot of stuff I would never do, so. I'm not making. I was eating some dip. I was working on bows, but I need to work on headbands. Truthfully. I need to work on children's headbands. Yep, children's headbands is what I need to be doing. Excuse me. Oh, thank you for the roses, Sweet Pea. Bum, bum. No, I didn't know you had a salon. Well, congrats. Congrats on having a successful business. If you're washing towels, that means you've had business, so that's good. I didn't know that you had that. So, had no clue. No clue that you actually had a business. Well, earlier I wasn't feeling too good, but I feel okay now. Yeah, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel great, sometimes I don't. Wonderful. But anyways, anywho, what DMs, love? I don't usually check my messages on here. I usually check my Google number. Is it Google Voice? It's a business voice number, but I will. It's in the bio. I'd forgotten about Three Doors Down. It's been a minute since I really remembered. Oh, they formed in 1996. Lovely. I don't talk about the children, okay? We don't talk about them. Nobody's business. What I do, when I do, not safe. Listen, the reason, because the reason going forward that you will not see my children is because of these people. I've been to Riley's. We've been to Olive Branch. We've been out to eat. Went to Texas Roadhouse. Did I post those pictures? No. I paid Riley's phone bill today for his Christmas. Did I post proof of that because I need to be a good mom? No. You will not see my children. So, it's okay. I'm tired of the nonsense from the other side. Like, stop mentioning grandma. Stop mentioning my children. Talk about me all you want. Just leave like they're none of y'all's business. You know? So I didn't block you, I blocked the other person. Because it's just them coming from their side. And I don't care. But it's like, why would you want to know anything about minor children when everybody said for years, you're exploiting them by being online all day cooking? I was cooking and cleaning. Now I don't talk about them and it's just prod. Okay? I'm not going to be talking about my children. not. I mean, I have problems. I fail daily, you know? I've never claimed to be perfect. Ever. Like they do. And honestly, my children are what matter to me. If they come to me later and say I've failed them in ways, then I will fix that and work on that. But any other woman telling me I'm a bad mom who didn't raise their own children, I'm not going to listen to. And if you believe another woman who didn't raise their own children and judge another mother that you don't know because of those people who didn't raise their own, then you're part of the problem too. I'm not a perfect person or a perfect mother or a perfect friend or a perfect daughter or a perfect granddaughter or anything. But I'm trying to be better every day. At least I've acknowledged the things I did wrong on this app. They don't. They just keep replaying the past over and over again. Replay your past. You've got one too. You know, it's just, it's high school mentality. Like, it's like the pineal gland never developed. It's the way they act. Oh, here we go. Oh, hey, welcome. Welcome. You'll be next to be blocked. Oh, they're not. But I wish when they come into this place and like you can see them, I wish you could block them. But you can't, you have to go in and try to find them and all that. So. But honey, when you're delusional though, you don't see the truth, you know? That's what's sad about it. Is a lot of these people are delusional and they're driven off immediate responses, reactions. I don't react anymore. I respond appropriately, accordingly. They want me to react. They want me to just blabber at the mouth. They want me to give more than what is deserved to be told. They want me to get in my emotions so they can switch it around. They want me to be the person I used to be. And I'm not. Nor will I be that way going forward. You know? That's what I say about the other ladies on this app who keeps getting harassed by people, that they need to change what they're doing. You know? They need to change what they're doing, and they need to not focus on family content. Unless you're already a middle class person, a high class person, and you start making, like I said, $1,000 a day, it's not worth it. And honestly, how many family content creators have you seen that's been arrested for doing other stuff, or they've had their YouTube channels taken down, or I mean, there's a bunch. It's just not smart to put your minor children online. And I respect mothers now that I watch who don't put their children online, who don't take their innocence away of like, here's my brand new baby. Let's show you every angle, every aspect, every part of my house. Like, you know, the ones who haven't gotten issues yet it's just they've not grown yet. Once their pages start getting 3, 4, 5, 6,000 followers, there'll come the hate. And then there'll come the calls. So, you know, no, this is the worst app on social media, I feel like, for bullies. They are allowed to just run rampant. There's no repercussions. If they start with a hate page, You're not going to get them banned because TikTok makes money on it. They mentioned my son. He is 17 and a half. He is over the age to be able to have TikTok. Okay? So, don't even bring up him because he's 17 and a half. There's not going to be no control over it. And he ain't even on this app. He don't go live or anything. He comes in my comments and says, will you go follow me on Twitch? Because he plays a game on Twitch. I don't even know what was said, Sweet Pea. You know? And how the heck do y'all add words? Oh, I got it now. Jeez, I could not figure it out a while ago. Hey, beautiful. I don't even know what she said, girly. I didn't even read it. I didn't even see it. Thank you for blocking it, beautiful. You could have blocked her, Sweet Pea. I wouldn't have cared. I mean, I really don't. I trust y'all. Oh, who knows? I can still post without showing my child, and I can still, like I said, I'm not going to be confirming anything when it happens. Honestly, there won't be anybody at the hospital anyway, so when I go into labor, we're not going to be calling anybody, so it isn't like, you know. So, I'll just, I don't know, it'll be a minute, probably. It'll be a minute before I come back on and do lives, probably. Hoping I can breastfeed this time. I really, really want that this time, but I don't know. I've never really been able to. Never produced enough, you know. Maybe I was just stressed out too much. Maybe that was the case. Well, thank you. Aww. I'm sorry that you had colon cancer. You had colon cancer. I'm sorry to see that. I'm glad you're here, though, or that you're still alive. Colon cancer has been on the rampant lately. No, you're welcome. It's one thing I worry about. I can't use the restroom a lot, so I know that the levels have been going up for 30, 40, and 50-year-olds. It's probably one of the only things I actually worry with, that I might have issues with later on for not using the bathroom regularly. But I'm glad that you're over it and that you're better. I'm supposed to have had a colonoscopy years ago. Supposed to have had a colonoscopy years ago and had an upper and lower light ran and my gallbladder removed, and I was too scared to have surgery. Because I hadn't had surgery at that time yet. And then I had surgery, and he removed my tube and ovary without telling me or documenting it. So it made me more worried about surgery. So, but that's what I've read a lot about, is that a lot of young people don't realize they have it because they wait, you know, blood in their, just tinges of blood in their stool, or constipation, etc. And they put it off and put it off, and then there's so many young people that's been battling colon cancer. Yeah, I am going to start it. And I've had some pains under my right rib, which could be blood pressure, which it hasn't been high. It's not low, but I mean, it's not high either. It's been normal range for being pregnant. But it says that's a sign your blood pressure could be bad, but also your gallbladder being bad. So, wonderful. Wonderful that you didn't need any chemo. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's my gallbladder. I don't have very many gallstone attacks. Like, I don't hurt, but I've only had probably 2 in the last... They told me in 2016 I needed my gallbladder out. They told me in 2000 and... It was either 17 or 18 about the light and the colonoscopy, because it was either right before needling or right after needling when I was getting my iron transfusions. They wanted to know where my blood was going and why my iron was staying so low. So it's been a minute. It's been 7 to 10 years, 7 to 9 years. And I've had a second C-section, and I may have a third C-section, so I'll get it done. So that worries. It's probably one of the only C word, cancer. It's probably the only cancer I do worry about. I'm so sorry that your family had to go through that. You know, we put our health off, and we put our health off, and we put our health off, and then when you become a mom, it's like your body slows down anyways. A lot of people's does, and you just wonder, is this normal? Because like they told me for a while that it was because my body had forgotten how to spasm. Like, I would just let the light spasms pass by, and then I wouldn't feel them. And that's what they said it was. I needed to be cleaned out, and my body should learn to respasm again. But it just, then you put it off as, I've had so many kids and all this stuff, and then you don't get checked out until you have to. I know that has to be scary for anybody. Really? Oh wow. I'm sorry. I've never heard of that very much. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people have to get their gallbladder out after they have a baby because of the stress it puts on your body being pregnant. I've heard that. I've heard that a lot of people, their gallbladder, and then a lot of young women have had problems with their hearts. What is it called? Apathy. There's some word that it makes their, not heart shut down, but you know what I mean? It makes it not pump. Or I had a girl locally passed away after her second child because of her heart. And there's been a few ladies on my TikTok that have had that. I think so. Yeah, I think it's something like that. Or AFib. One of those two. Yeah, one of those two. And like I said, I didn't use TikTok. Okay, when I had Trustin', I had TikTok, but I wasn't going live. And I just didn't follow as many people, I guess. I just didn't see all of the placenta abruptions and the cords around the neck and the blood pressure and the heart. I didn't see all that. So I didn't worry as much. It's like this, my main page, For You page, oh my goodness. It's all I see is pregnancy complications or birth problems that didn't happen during pregnancy but at birth. And it's just like, yeah, there's so much that could happen. Maybe that was it. But she fought for a couple of years. She fought for a couple of years after she gave birth. And that's just sad, you know? And it's sad anybody to pass away from C-word. That's why when I mentioned the other person who hates on me, it's like, I don't know of anybody that's dealt with that acts like they're acting. I just don't. And if you have that, that's like a demise. Like, that's, every day could be worse news. Why would you want to fill your body and mind and soul with negative on top of that? So, you know, I feel for anybody. I've got a couple of parents on my page that their babies are fighting cancer right now. There's one of them that's really sick. They didn't expect him to make it to Christmas. And you just don't, you know, you just, oh, I'm just talking about worry, because you see it on your page constantly, you know, like, it's constant. Every few pages is complications or something like that. And it's the reason is because of me. I like to support people, and even if it's not the best video, like, good, I'll still heart it and like it and share it. That way they get traction, and then it puts my For You page more of that. So it's just me showing love to people, trying to just help get their story out there, but in turn it makes my algorithm show me more of that. But you know, what's gonna happen is gonna happen, truthfully. It's just whatever God planned is what's gonna happen. There can be preventions, and there is preventions, but it don't always happen or work. You know, sometimes doctors don't listen in time. Like, there's a couple mothers on my For You page that said that they have talked to the doctors and they just push it off, you know. Oh, correct. I'm sorry. No, love, no. Like, why wouldn't I? I'm just being serious. Like, why? Listen, why do you expect one person to show you every single thing of their life and then say you deserve the hate, but the people on the other side who goes to the doctor supposedly don't show you anything, and yet it's just, what's good for the gander's good for the goose, right? If I don't have to show y'all me going to the doctor. That'd be stupid. Me showing y'all me going. Did I show you me going to the doctor last year when I had a molar pregnancy? No. Did I record it? Yeah, I have it. Do I have the audio recording of the ER? Absolutely. Did I tell you guys for the next day? No. I waited. I waited almost 2 weeks before I ever posted online that I had a DNC. Do you know why? Because if I would have posted I was at the ER, they would only cause me issues. It was none of their business who did my DNC. It was none of their business who I went to. It's none of their business who I'm going to see or have seen with my baby. It's none of their business who's going to deliver or who may deliver. It's none of their business how I deliver. When I deliver. The narrative is just crazy. You know, listen, you're close to my face. You're close to I can't even extend my arm. This is how close you are. Okay? You're usually over here. You're in my hand. I don't know, lovey. He's supposed to go to the store and got something. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, lovely, whatever you think. Whatever you want to believe, you're right. You're right, I'm wrong. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Get your Cash App out of your bio. You're begging. You're begging, 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 begging. Just a beggar on this app like everybody else. Begging, begging, begging. Got your Cash App in your bio. You begging. Let's go give Beggar Jess some views. Jess 71375. Go show her some beggar's love. You know what? Every single person gets on here and shows hate to me that don't even know my life or know anything about me. I'm just gonna put you on my main page, give you the attention you want. Anybody's got their Cash App in their bio is a beggar. Go, lovely. Go give to the beggar. I'm glad. Thank you for commenting so I can block you. Love it. I think they think they bother me. Like you're outing yourself. The little pages that you're spying on me with and watching, you're just outing yourself. So, you know, it's like they think they bother people, like hurt their feelings. They don't. At all. Thank you. But I do all these rugs, remember? I have a great memory and my face is clear, but yet I'm on all these things. It's just, it's truly insanity. When for 3 years they said, you show too much, you tell too much, you caused all this, and then when I'm quiet-lipped, they try to call me a liar and say that I'm not doing something. It's just constant instigation. I just want to entice. Respond, react, not respond. Heck, the reaction's what they want, not the response. They want a reaction that can turn into something. They don't like responses that don't give them what they want. Let me guess, all of you guys are having Christmas tomorrow and the next day? Not today? Ow. They do. It is the devil. It is. It truly is the devil. Truly. It's like, they literally, I just don't get it, you know? I don't understand it. I don't get it. And I feel like TikTok has really proved to me how evil people really are. And how people really are snakes. Like, I think that TikTok's just gave them an avenue to do it more easily. Used to, it would be behind your back. Now they just do it outright. And the people who truly have devilish ways, they follow very easily. Oh, I've heard the flu's been going around really bad. Like horribly bad. That and something else. Stomach bug? Stomach bug? Something. Something of that nature. Just like blowing me up a minute ago. Like on my real number. Boo, iPhone's got stuff now that monitors. You're gonna go straight to voicemail. You ain't bothering me. You ain't stopping my phone from being on. It's going straight to voicemail because you're a unknown number. I don't care if you're calling my phone. I don't care. I don't care if you text me with some hateful words. I'm not gonna read them. I'm just gonna block them. Like, I'm over the words hurt stage. You know, you don't pay my bills. I don't have state aid. Neither does my children. Because they're in guardianship. They're not under state. So you're not bothering me. All the things that they did to me has caused this. They have caused this reaction and response and me to build up this protective barrier. I was too loving. I was too nice. I was too kind. I was too believing. They caused this and now expect to still get the same ruse out of me. My mindset about social media is not the same that it used to be. At all. That's why some days I don't get on here for a month at a time or 2 weeks at a time or get on once a week. I'm not on here all day every day like I used to be. Because I don't see social media as my outlet. I see it as a way to help my business only. I don't see it as this may change our family, this may bring in income. No, I'll use it for my business and that will bring in income. But when it comes to content creation about my family, me, my kids, no. I'm not doing that. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I remember me and you mentioned this a couple months ago, maybe 6 months ago. I think I remember you mentioning this. I'm sorry. We'll be praying for him. I try to always keep, people I don't know in my prayers if they say stuff like that. And you shouldn't be on this app focusing on this if your husband has cancer. You're doing it right. And I'm sorry that other people who claim to have the cancer use this app for what they're doing. Because people who truly are fighting the battle, which she could be, people who are truly fighting the battle, they don't do that. They don't come on this app and focus on other people. So, oh, well, hope his surgery goes good the 19th. I'm glad you got to go through Christmas. Exactly. Yeah. However, it's just so, that was me that blocked them. But I don't even read it. If it's got a fake thing and the first two words is gonna say something, I just block them. They don't get the attention out of me like they want. They want me to read it, get upset, say something that might benefit them, okay? So, like this right here, Gabby's face. Block. I'm gonna read it. Block. Block. You don't get what you want over here, so just go back over there. Oh. Well, I'm praying that everything will work fine when he has his surgery. And that he'll recover over it easily. Because if he's gotten this far, that'll probably be what's more strenuous on him is the surgery. Like, do you want some cheese with that wine? What does that mean? Who drinks wine? I ain't never drank wine. I don't even know how to pick out wine. I've never took one sip of wine. And I don't even know what it was. It was down there. Hot wine at that. I've never drank wine. I don't even understand. I don't know. And yeah, I've got cheese already. I was eating dip. So, whatever. Whatever you want to say, boo. Right. Like I said, crazies follow crazies. You gotta be, you gotta have a crowd when you gotta be doing what they're doing. They can't just be online by themselves. And honestly, when they're online by themselves, they're actually pretty reasonable to listen to. Like, or I don't know. He's supposed to went to the store and got stuff. But I don't know. Honestly, probably come back with nothing if I'm being truthful. You probably forget the food part. Oh, are ya? Hey, you enjoy your Christmas Eve and Christmas, okay? You got some stressful time ahead of you, so. Just like, why are they only online when I'm online? They jump off within an hour when I get off. Why? Because without me, they don't have views. Their views are 40. So they prove to y'all they're users. I don't know what else needs to be said. You know? Oh, his mother loved wine. Oh, she loved it. No, it's chili, it's chili, picante sauce, just a tiny bit of picante sauce, cheese, mild cheddar dip, a little bit of it, and sour cream. Like a chili dip, chili. It's Wendy's chili out of a can, but oh, so now you're sharing Kevin's number online. Okay. We don't care. His number's online public anyway. You think that bothers us? I mean, literally, he just sent it to me. He's watching y'all. Or someone sent it to him, I don't know. You think I care? Woo! You gonna give you her number? Because I got it. You gonna give you her husband's number? Because I got it too. We can all play this game if you want to, boo. Literally. Girls, I've been saving everything. They think I'm just sitting over running my mouth talking about we'll have court. They think I'm just stupid, like I hadn't saved anything, don't know anything. But this just builds my case even more. They think they're untouchable, but it's coming, and I can't wait. I've never had that. It's just insanity. Hello, I've never had broccoli cheese soup. I've thought about it, but I never had it. It does sound good though. That and potato soup. I've wanted potato, what is it called? Cheddar potato soup.
They can't charge me with a... Fine, for teaching you how to pay it off. Because they...
I can't believe it's 70 degrees outside today. That's crazy for Christmas. 70 degrees? $70 degrees. Oh. At least you gave him choices and didn't just make it and say eat it. Oh, wait. No, Tennessee, Mississippi. Right here. I'll never be intimidated by a woman with 0 class. What's she gonna do? Sit around and gossip about me with her little circle of insecure bargain bin friends? Perfect. Perfect explanation of what they've made me become. So I used to be bothered by it, but I'm not now. So it's hilarious to me. He's asking me what I want. I'm like, what do you want to eat? Nothing sounds good anymore. Like, nothing just is like, woo! You know? Like, woo, I want to eat this or that. It just... Yeah, I had to turn the AC on too because he had the heat on. The literal heat. He had literal heat. I was like, what are you doing? Well, it got cold last night. Cold? It's 71 degrees outside. That's what I said. He had the heat on last night. I'm like, honey, he's lost weight and it makes him freeze. Like, literally freeze. He'll have the little heater on, the big heater on, and just like, gained your weight back. Nobody wants you to lose it anyways. Gain it back. Oh, that's very uncommon for you guys to have no snow, right, in Idaho at this time? I think I missed prime rib. What? Okay, this is a blonde moment, but is a prime rib like a rib, like the steak rib, or like a roast rib, or I don't know, I've never heard of it. Is it kind of like a ribeye and all that stuff, but not? I'll look it up. I don't ever order prime rib, I guess. Roast. Okay, that makes more sense now. That's what I was thinking. That it had to be. I've never heard it be put like that. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought that's what it was, but I thought maybe they had prime rib like steak, you know, like a little piece of meat that you make. But that's how y'all gonna make it? Are you going to smoke it? Or are you going to bake it? Crock pot? Barbecue. Gotcha. That sounds good. Kevin don't like barbecue too much. That's the reason why he don't eat it as much. He doesn't eat a lot of pork. Ooh. That sounds good. Smoked. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Beef barbecue. Oh. He'll eat beef. He just don't eat it. He don't eat a lot of pork or a lot of anything really anymore. Oh gosh, he was way older. He was way. It's just not good for you. You know, pork really isn't good for you, truthfully. No. I don't know who's open today, honestly. Let's see. It's a funeral. It's a funeral. I'm on a chapel's page. I was trying to read one of my friends. Her dad passed away, and I was trying to read his obituary. He was 87. She's 33. He was 87. So we were talking about him 2 days ago about how Kevin's 52 and then he'll be 70 when this baby graduates, and I don't think that he thinks he'll just live forever and be 100 years old and be healthy and all this stuff, and that I do worry about his age, you know. But she was his baby and he passed away at 87. We were just talking Monday about him, about her mom, about just different things. She'd messaged me, and he passed away the next day. Well, she told me that she was expecting it, but you know, don't worry. Don't worry. It's just part of it, you know. And I worry because his mom and dad both passed away pretty young. His mom was 69. His dad was 71, I think. But you're blessed. Oh, we already have all that. We already have all that. He's had that for a while. Heck, he about died Saturday. Y'all think he's not different, but he is. He cried half the day that day, thinking that he wouldn't get to, you know, be around our other children, you know, again, all the time. Wouldn't get to meet Leighton. I just wouldn't be here. He was very upset that day. a bomb went off practically. I don't ever expect that to happen, but yeah. I thought he was joking, but he wasn't. He don't joke like that. He doesn't joke anymore. But I mean, he jokes, but not bad. He wouldn't ever joke about something like that. But he's forgotten his. See, I'm worried about steel because the steel weighs 80 something thousand pounds. So I'm worried about steel. He's seen fingers be cut off, hands be cut off. He has seen legs be damaged horribly. He has seen pictures of a major incident that happened. But sorry, I kept the truck that day because I was gonna go do something, and I didn't do it anyways. We didn't do it anyways. So he left. They have a toolbox by his station that has their tools in it because night shift and other stuff breaks it. So they had it locked up. Well, when I got home that morning, I just got home, he forgot his key. Well, I was gonna go back to bed because it was like 6 o'clock, about 6 o'clock, 6:30. And I texted him and said, I'll bring it to you. And next thing I know, he texted me saying that. I was like, how? I was coming. How did that happen? Well, I told you not to. And I was like, so it all happened for no reason, truthfully. I could have brought the key and none of it would have happened, but things happen, I guess. Life happens. But he's okay. Emotionally, wasn't. But he's okay. He cried all day that day, but he's okay. He's doing fine. Hopefully no more toolboxes. I asked him Monday. Because you're going to keep forgetting your key. You don't need a toolbox. Heck, I even brought him a key thing and said, put these on that and leave it here. We don't need the keys at the house. No, you never know. But his was just emotional. He felt he was at fault, and he was, truthfully, in a way. He should never forgot his key at home. But if he just said, come on with it, it probably wouldn't have happened. But God does things we don't understand sometimes. Oh, he is. He is. He's a lot more than people think. He don't cry very often, but he's changed a lot these last 2 years. Progressively every day. He was in shock, truthfully. Yeah. But he's okay. Yeah. He's alright, though. They're both alright. I mean, there's an incident happened, but it was just an accident. Truly an accident. And now it just makes you worry even more. Like, I thought I had to worry about steel, not other stuff happening. But like I said, God does things for reasons, and maybe we just don't understand it at the time. Just happens so fast, you know, that there's no time to comprehend what's going on. That's why I said I was not asleep yet. I could have came. I literally had just got back in the bed and I was fine. I took my shoes off. That's it. Then, was it yesterday? Yesterday I took him to work, and thankfully he remembered that he literally left his key on the truck ring. I was like, for his locker. I was like, just put your keys up. Put them at work somewhere. We can prevent all this. So maybe he'll listen. Maybe he'll listen on leaving the keys there. Maybe there won't be no more toolboxes. That's the answer that I was expecting. No more toolboxes. But sometimes things are a blessing in disguise, you know. Sometimes you don't realize stuff until after the fact of why it happened or what caused it, or, you know. But he's blessed. Super blessed. Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming in and giving me traction. We appreciate it. We really do. We appreciate it. We appreciate your comment. Puts us on the For You page. Don't bother us. Not at all. But yeah. You just never know. You never know any type of job, truthfully. Anybody could be hurt anywhere. At any given time. I don't know about y'all, but there's been a lot of house fires lately in our area. A lot. Way more than normal. I wouldn't say normal, but way more than what usually happens. Have y'all been having a lot of house fires in y'all's area? Girl, I don't care what they say. They don't bother me. They honestly pay me by commenting. They just don't realize it. Because it puts me on the For You page more than what I already am on the For You page. It just pushes you out more. Luckily, I don't think there's been any deaths in our area. No. The couple I'm thinking of, they got out. And the other couple got out. There might have been one, but it wasn't locally. That didn't make it. But I think it was in like East and West Tennessee, not to my area. Just be careful. Be careful. Most of them's being little heaters, I believe. That's mainly what you hear of with house fires at this time is little heaters. But make sure you pray for your spouse when they go to work every day. And they come home every day. Because it could truly change. There's been a lot of things happen in the last couple of years that you wouldn't expect to happen where that people were working at. Been a lot of log truck wrecks. I don't know about y'all in your area, but we probably have at least 3 to 4 log truck wrecks every year. Like major wrecks, not just the logs turned over. Like people actually being severely hurt or passing away. You just never know. I surely didn't expect it that morning. I didn't expect it at all. When he texted me and said that, my words was, are you joking with me? You know? So, who's Evelyn? Oh, honey, quit copying people. Quit pretending to be people. We don't care. There was a wreck this morning in your area? Oh, right here at Christmas. Yeah, I think I read there was a wreck also on my For You page. It wasn't local, but like 4 or 5 cars piled up. Something of that. Something like that. Something similar to that. Oh, I didn't get to read into it. Or I just didn't read into it very much. Whoa, wowzer. What caused that? Oh, my friend just sent me a picture of something. Oh, She's like, it'll make you sick. I'm like, nope, send it on. Stuff like this don't make me sick. I feel for him though. Ooh, can't imagine. That'd be hard. Her brother's one of my close people I trust. Out of like 3 people, 2 to 4 people I trust, really trust. Her brother's middle toe had to be removed. I don't know what caused it, but it's a pretty gnarly wound. That'd be hard to try to get your balance back, you know? I think your toes play a crucial part in your balance, don't they? Especially for men. Women are more grounded by their hips. Men are more grounded by their feet, right? That's why when you see all these trends on TikTok, they're leaned against the wall, but the men can't do it because it's center of gravity for us is our hips. Oh, I feel bad for him. I hope that he recovers okay. But I mean, it ain't gnarly to me because I wanted, aww. Wow, now I see why Grandma and them's worried about their diabetes. Yeah. Wow, that was just something you wouldn't expect either. I don't want to tell y'all the reasoning, but oh. Your grandma's always told me your legs and your feet are the most affected sometimes by diabetes not being handled or controlled correctly. Well, that's not good. Dee Dee? I wonder, like, I've never gotten into that. My grandpa's got bad looking legs and feet, but he hasn't, I think he's had like sores on them, but he's not had anything major on them. So what causes that? That their body just doesn't heal properly? Like their skin doesn't heal properly? What makes diabetes cause that? Cause the issues? And can you be perfect on your diabetes and then still cause you problems? Like, can you make sure it's always perfect and it still be a problem? Well, that's a worry. My other grandpa's not my biological grandpa, but Grandpa Hassel, Grandma Billy, and Dad all have diabetes. Oh, it goes to circulation. Gotcha. See, Grandma's got, I don't ever say the word right, so don't quote me on it. Sjögren's syndrome. Sjögren. Anyway, she's got the where your mouth gets really, really dry and everything sticks. And then she's got it where her legs and her feet and hands go blue, like purple, like you'd think they were dead. So to add diabetes to that, one syndromes or whatever is one, and then the other one is called something different. It goes with her lupus. So that worries me now even more because she's got blue hands and blue purple feet already. Hello, beautiful. Yeah, it goes with her lupus though. It's not neuropathy, but neuropathy goes with diabetes too. Well, that worries me because now every single one on my grandma on the Castile side has diabetes. Raynaud's. Thank you. I was supposed to look it up. Raynaud's. So I wonder if that puts her at more risk because I think that's from not circulation also, right? Is Raynaud's from circulation also? Because you would think that her feet were just blue. Like, oh man, that makes me worry now even more. She tries to handle her diabetes good. She don't eat a bunch of stuff she shouldn't. She's got like her set schedule. Same thing for breakfast, same thing for supper. Sometimes Dad will cook, but oh. Okay. Well, thank y'all for educating me. I didn't know this. That makes me think about, you know, stuff even more. And Dad said he didn't feel good in his 30s, and he just thought it was just, you know, not feeling good, but it probably was diabetes way back then. But her feet get blue. Let me see if I can find a picture. I'll show you right quick. They get really blue. And now that I know that that's more problem. I don't know if I've got a picture or not of her. Here's her hands, but this ain't even. Her feet are way worse. Her feet turn purple, not pinkish. They turn purple. The other day she pulled her foot out when I was there. I was like, gosh, Grandma. Then she pulled her other foot out. One was worse than the other one. I was like, Grandma. Yep. That's it. But she also does have Raynaud's though, so that plays in a big effect as well. But I didn't realize that Raynaud's and diabetes both could be a worry. Darn. But yeah, she has purple. I can't find the pictures, but she has purple feet. Look, I showed her these. I wonder if she probably won't never do this because that's a hard type base. But I thought those crocheted shoes were so cute. Thought it looked really adorable. Well, I'm feeling okay. Besides, it's hot today. You know, it's a little hot outside. It's surprising to be December, but I'm doing okay. Yeah, they will. I thought they'd be, yes. I've sent her a few things. Here's the little shoes she made that's already been purchased. Little booties for a little baby. Those were already purchased, but thought this was cute. She just don't make very many, like, different stuff. She's got plenty of patterns everywhere. She just doesn't make stuff a lot. Thought I had a picture of her feet, but I don't. Yes, it can. My sugar has been high for a minute. So that is high. Grandma told me that normal is what? 100 or less? Like 80s to 100? I think that's what she told me. Okay. Making sure. So even for diabetics type 1, they want it to be that low too. They want it to be normal, like not elevated at all. What age would y'all start getting tested? Would you start getting tested young, or would y'all wait until your 40s and 50s? Sometimes it's hard to get them to test you, you know, young. I thought this would be cute too. It's a crochet bow. Do they? Okay. I'll make sure I start putting it down. Because truthfully, until Dad and Grandma got diagnosed, it was only Papa Hassel. And I just didn't put him on there very much. But now Dad's got it, Grandma's got it. So, yeah, I'll definitely mention it. It does, I guess, now us too. Oh my goodness. Well, what would y'all say, okay, before you were diagnosed, what would y'all say were symptoms that you didn't realize were symptoms? So like, if you could go back and tell yourself, that was my first signs, or I should have known, what would you tell other people? Like, what would you tell people to look out for when it comes to diabetes? None? Wow. Urinating. So grandma's always told me that. Urinating a lot. Having to go to the bathroom a lot. Anything else? Feeling like my body was really heavy and I would be fatigued after eating. Got you. Okay. So things that could be pushed off as just blah. You know, I feel blah. Or I'm dehydrated. You could taste sugar and sweets a lot. Dizzy spells, blurry vision. No one's ever told me that. Dad just mentioned it a couple months ago. Said if he could go back, he'd have him test in his 30s. That he just thought it was just, you know. Hello, beautiful. How are you? Yeah, and Grandma and me both don't drink enough water, so. Never heard these. Thirst, fruity breath, grouchy, sweating. That makes sense. Never heard the fruity breath, but I mean, you know, there's some people that can smell stuff on people's breaths, like nurses. It's not C. diff. There's something else that they said certain people can smell. And they're like, oh, that person's got, and they test them and they do. You know, that's miraculous. Truthfully. Not a miracle, but you know what I mean. That someone could just smell and they do that. Is it C. diff? And there's something else too, not just C. diff. It's something else that like only a few people can actually like sniff out. Do ya? It might be that H, what you just put, Sweet Pea. I didn't know that, I mean, when they do like blood work and stuff, I just have never asked what they're testing for. So I'll make sure I ask that. I'll make sure I ask about them testing about diabetes. Because Dad's had his for a while and he just didn't know it. Kevin's 52, so he's 55. And I'm sure he's had it way longer than he thought he did. Or at least symptoms of it. A lot of yeast infections also. See, okay, so were you the one talking about A1C the other day or something? Somebody's talking about they took the moringa and now their levels are different. Yeah. It's just TikTok I've seen that. I've seen where nurses have said that. Some nurses have a nose about them. They're like, that person definitely has that. Go test them. And they do. So. Well, some people just have the right, I guess, body and mentality and mindset to be nurses. Really? You just get accustomed to it over time? Gosh, that scared me. You just get accustomed to it over time? Any food you want? No, but doesn't sound good. I don't really want barbecue. Last time I didn't eat it. My fish I didn't eat last time. No, I don't have diabetes, lovely. I'm just saying that in my future, like, because it's my family has it.
Disconnected.
My dad has it. My girl Billy has it. But no, I don't have any sugar right now. I'm meaning just in general to get it checked. My paternal grandpa, my paternal grandmother, and my dad all have diabetes. My other grandpa didn't know. My grandpa, I call grandpa's not my biological grandpa. So on my dad's side, they all have it. That's what I was saying. My dad, he thought he had like something different in his 30s and 40s. He thought it was just something different. He just ignored it. Well, now it's diabetes. And he's got cholesterol and heart problems, but he just really didn't notice or realize it could be sugar. So that's what I was talking about. Like, when would y'all, if you could go back, how early would you be tested is what I was saying. Or would you mention it? That's what we were talking about. But alrighty, I'm gonna get off for a minute and do something, and I'll be back. Be back a little bit later.
Got it. Put all the lights on. No, but I really do have to do some stuff to get ready for tomorrow. I gotta get all